Hi there, everyone. This is Alatino Brown, cyberspacemediatv.net. And I have a very interesting gentleman here who is very well known in our community, very well known by my family, Herbert. and basically, what I have with a group of people who represent the African multicultural trade between Africa and Southern California. And as you know, Cyberspace Media, I also have my own TV show called What's Your Story? And I'm going to do an exclusive right here tonight on Mr. Curren Price. I voted for him this year, so did my family. And without further ado, Curren Price, what's your story?
Well, I'm just happy to be here, first of all. This is such an important program, encouraging trade, investment between the U.S. And Africa. I think it's a unique opportunity. L.A. is an international city.
Amen.
We speak hundreds of languages, hundreds of cultures are represented, and I think trade, investment is an important way to not only encourage economic development, but to increase a better understanding amongst peoples. And so I think we should be certainly identifying more opportunities for international business, and especially with trade with Africa. It's sub-Saharan Africa, some tremendous opportunities there, lots of resources there, and it's something we should be taking advantage of.
Funny you should use that word, take advantage of. I myself, also African American, respect our cultural heritage and understand that, they took us as one of their natural resources, brought us over here and enslaved us. So for us to go back over there, what are the relationships really like?
Well, I think they're improving. Certainly there was a little animosity, I think, amongst African Americans in the early 60s, but that was just because there was not enough understanding, not enough appreciation. I think that people have developed relationships over the years, have the opportunity to travel over the years, and realize that we are all of one, and we've got to work together. We've got to collaborate. We've got to figure out how we can help leverage limited resources to make some good things happen.
Absolutely, I concur with that. And once again, to me, it's a pride thing within our community, within our culture, and the opportunity to help another country advance, to come up to our standards. Now, you discussed a lot of different opportunities. Western Union is involved. Who else is involved?
Well, AID, and there are a number of private sector organizations that have really been involved, providing not only technical assistance, but resources and connections. And that's what's going to be so important, is the follow-up and making sure that people are able to be connected.
Now, what are we doing for the children of the working women, which I understand they're empowering them? That's a sister and now a flagship of your movement. Am I correct?
You are, and we're not doing enough to answer the question for kids. I mean, kids are our future. In the 9th District, for example, 1/3 of the population is under 18 years of age. And so that's a lot of opportunity. It's a lot of youth, a lot of potential, and I think we've got to find ways through STEM and STEAM programs, through after-school programs, through educational efforts, to let kids know what possibilities are. We got to paint these pictures for them, let them see what the world is like. That's why travel is so important, and I think we need to encourage not only the travel for trade, investment purposes, but for cultural and educational enrichment.
Okay, I'm going to take Curren Price at his word. I voted for him. I believe he's a good man. And this is serious, because he doesn't know what I'm about to tell him, but what he told me was great. And this is what I like about live TV. I represent kids that have been abused by cyberbullying and bullying in general that goes on in our schools. I've also been empowered with starting mentoring programs to do that, teaching children how to do what I'm doing, what you're doing, how to deliver those messages to other kids. I have 2 major charities, Brittany Cares. Are you familiar with Sherelle?
No, but I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, I grew up with them as kids, and now we're all adults now, including yourself. And I have grandkids and I have children, and they're kind of immune to the bullying. We grew them up differently, but with the video games desensitizing children to death. I just left a big conference last year on the StubHub for the veterans. We didn't get the turnout we expected, but what hurt me most of all, that Americans not only don't help the children get over war, bullying, which leads to war. When you grow up as a bully, you go out and start a war. Isn't that true within the political genre?
Yeah, it is, and bullying is a real serious issue that we have to address because it affects not only the kid that gets picked on, but the perpetrator as well. It gives them a false sense of security, a false sense of identity, and we have to do more to protect our kids and to preserve them as they move forward.
Absolutely. Last year, also in 2014, I was invited to the mayor's office, Eric Garcetti, for Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
I was there with Louis Gossett Jr. What's his nephew's name?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's coming up again, as you know.
Exactly. That was what it is.
And so
Okay.
we hope that you'll be a part of it. As a matter of fact, it's being planned now, and I think that Commissioner Mike Davis is going to be leading that effort. So
Well, I'll
I
be
look forward
there.
to working with you all again.
Once again, my pleasure.
My pleasure. Keep up the good work. This
Okay.
media is so very important.
And I'd like
Getting
to-
the word out, and so anything I can do to work with you to do that.
I'd love to get more into the project because I liked it tonight. I came as a guest and
Yes.
now I'm working.
Right
But
on.
hey, I would definitely like to also cover it and mentor any kids in the entertainment and news field here in Los Angeles.
Well,
and sister, they can-
they're unique opportunities, and I'm glad that you are part of that process, part of the solution, not part
Thank
of the
you.
problem.
Oh yeah. Well, definitely. Thank you. Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
My
Have a
pleasure.
good day.
Thank you.